Morning, Tommy. Good morning, Apple. How are you? Thank you. Oh, you are doing a good job here. How are you, Margaret? They call me quality controller because I keep the quality of the beads and the products that we are selling. In Finland, I do promotion. It is to show people how we are doing recycling. We make books, we make beads, but I show how the people that in Finland they are having a lot of magazines which are useless, but for us they are useful. They read them, after that they throw them away. That is where we have been getting in the used materials after we change them to be a treasure. Yeah. At the age of 6 months, my mom left me and went, and I lived with my dad had another wife. I lived with my dad and his new wife and my siblings. And at the age of 5, my mom came back. I didn't know my mom. We were happy when she came back. And our studies were not that good because she couldn't provide anything for us. She was depending on farming. I have to pack new, or I have to
Yes, we pack now.
I just carried a box. At the age of 10, I was separated with them again. But they were taken in the camps. And for us, we ran away. We stayed in the game park because the country was full of war. So from that time, at least we stayed in the bush for 6 months, and we were united with our parents. But the place where we were, it was very terrible because in the camps were killing people. The army were coming and they killed people. In a time of, I think, like 3 months, we escaped from the camp and we went back in our place. There was no school fees, there was nothing. I had to leave my mom and I go to the city. So that is, at the age of 12, I started working. There was nobody to support me. In the little funds I was getting, I was supporting myself. At least I managed to take myself for secondary school. I joined senior 1, senior 2. I couldn't go far. So because I couldn't support myself, so I had to work. I wanted to study more because I saw that studies, it was the best way I can achieve life. But still I didn't manage because I was young. I was trying to look for a job. It was very hard. You need to have a paper at least, to be at least a waiter in a hotel. or in a restaurant. At least you have to have a certificate to be at least a shop attendant, to know that, but my level it wasn't having anything that. When I was looking somewhere for a job, that is how I ended. Somebody promised me that I will get me a job. I went there. She left me in her place. She told me that she was going to see somebody who's supposed to give me a work. In her small room, somebody attacked me and raped me. So in that process, I think my life went not really well. I was somehow disturbed, couldn't still look for a job. I couldn't understand what to do. I wanted to go back to stay with my mom. There was an old lady who I was a friend of her daughter. She kept me and she said, "You are not going anywhere." I lived with her. When I got her, I don't know, something which I loved like her. The home I was living, it was a very poor home. That lady was having 7 children, including me, plus my baby. We had 1 mattress in the house. But in that kind of poor family, there was love. I don't know how it was created. Because for us, we were eating like one type of food with that lady and her children. It was the food which they call that it is for the poor people, posho and beans. But we were very happy to eat that, because I have never seen such kind of love like in that family. She's 18 now, and what I have struggled to see that she has to study. I have paid her school fees from the kindergarten until now she's in high school. And we are really best friends. If you meet me and her, you never know that she's my daughter. You think that she's my young sister. I explained how I got her, and all the time she tells me that I'm the best mom she has ever seen. Yeah. I have bought 2 pieces of land where I'm planning at least to put some buildings, because in Africa, if you have at least a building and you are getting rent from that, life will go on. But I made sure that whatever I have failed to get, I have to provide it for my daughter. Yeah, I liked to go to school. I didn't get what I wanted, but I made sure that at least I will do it for my child. My life has changed. My life has changed. I have hope, because I was, some years back, I was thinking that, will I succeed? But now I see I have, now my child is at the high school. I have a hope that I'm going to pay for her university.
Why not?